At 11:30 p.m., Neha opened her apartment door and found no one outside. No footsteps, no shadow moving near the elevator, no delivery boy waiting with a paper bag, no neighbor standing with an awkward smile. Only silence and a folded note lying on the floor. Neha stood at the doorway for a few seconds, one hand still on the handle. Behind her, the apartment was warm. Soft yellow lights, the smell of spicy chicken still floating from the kitchen, a half-finished glass of wine on the dining table. Alex upstairs, probably still in the shower. Outside, the hallway was cold and empty. New York was still alive somewhere beyond the walls, but on the 20th floor of that apartment building, the world had suddenly gone quiet. Neha looked left, then right, nothing. Her eyes came back to the note. It was folded once, clean white paper. No name, no envelope, no explanation, just waiting. Neha slowly bent down and picked it up. The paper felt ordinary. That scared her more, because ordinary things become dangerous only when someone wants them to. She stepped back inside and closed the door. The lock clicked. For a moment, she did not open the note. She only stared at it. 10 years. That was how long she had spent becoming someone else. In New York, she was not the girl from Pune. She was not the girl from Gorge College. She was not the girl people had whispered about. She was Neha Kapoor, owner of a small but successful cafe in Manhattan. She knew how to smile at customers. She knew how to train staff. She knew how to choose flowers for the tables, how to talk to suppliers, how to laugh when regulars asked when she and Alex were finally getting married. She knew how to look peaceful. Peace had become her best performance. Then the note moved slightly in her trembling hand. Neha opened it. 4 words, nothing more. I know what you did 10 years ago. The apartment became colder. Neha did not blink. She read the sentence again, then again. The words did not change, but the room did. The kitchen lights blurred. The dining table disappeared. The polished wooden floor beneath her feet became rough concrete. For half a second, she was not in New York. She was back in Pune, a college corridor, a winter night, a girl lying still, a gunshot breaking the air, someone screaming her name. Neha? Alex's voice came from upstairs. Neha's body stiffened. She quickly crushed the note inside her palm. Alex came down the stairs, drying his hair with a towel. He was wearing a gray t-shirt and looking at her with the easy comfort of a man who still believed the night was normal. Babe? Alex asked, smiling faintly. Who was at the door? Neha turned toward him. Her heart was still racing, but her face remembered how to lie. No one, she said. Alex stopped near the last step. No one rang the bell at 11:30? Neha forced a small laugh. Maybe some kid, or wrong apartment? Alex looked at her hand. What's that? Neha's fingers tightened around the note. Nothing. Alex's smile faded a little. He knew her too well. Not completely, but enough to notice when her voice changed. He walked closer. Neha. She moved toward the kitchen before he could reach her. I'll check the door camera tomorrow, she said quickly. Dinner is getting cold. Alex watched her. He did not say anything. That was the thing about Alex. He did not force. He observed. And sometimes, observation was more dangerous than questions. Neha placed the note under the fruit bowl on the counter. Her hand shook only once, then she picked up the serving spoon and pretended to stir the chicken curry. Alex came behind her slowly. You okay? There it was. The question. The one he had asked many times before. And every time, Neha had answered with the same perfect lie. I'm fine. Alex stood beside her. You don't look fine. Neha looked at the pan. The curry was bubbling softly. Red oil gathered at the edges. Normal. Everything had to remain normal. I'm tired, she said. Long day at the cafe. Alex leaned against the counter. Then leave it. We'll order something. Neha almost smiled. You hate outside food when I cook. Alex smiled now. That's true. Your chicken is dangerous. Too spicy? Too spicy, Alex said. But I love it. For a second, the old warmth returned. Only a second. Then Neha's phone buzzed on the counter. Both of them looked at it. Unknown number. Neha's breath stopped. Alex noticed. You want me to get it? No. The answer came too fast. Alex looked at her. Neha picked up the phone. One message. Don't tell Alex. The kitchen went silent. Alex was standing less than 2 feet away. Close enough to touch her. Close enough to see her fear, but not close enough to know why. He asked softly, Who is it? Neha locked the phone. No one. Again. The same lie. This time, Alex did not smile. He looked at her for a long moment. Then he said, Neha, if something is wrong, nothing is wrong. She interrupted. The words came out sharp, too sharp. Alex went quiet. Neha immediately softened her voice. I'm sorry. I'm just tired. Alex nodded slowly, but he did not believe her. Neha knew that. She turned back to the stove. Her reflection appeared faintly in the kitchen window. For a moment, she did not recognize herself. The woman in the glass looked calm, beautiful, successful, loved. But behind her eyes stood another Neha, 21 years old, final year, Gorge College, Pune, a girl who had once believed revenge could heal pain, a girl who had once watched a plan become a tragedy, a girl who had spent 10 years running from one night. Alex stepped closer and gently touched her shoulder. Neha flinched. It was small, almost invisible, but Alex felt it. His hand moved away. Neha? She closed her eyes. In her palm, she could still feel the crushed paper. On her phone, the unknown message waited, and somewhere outside, someone knew exactly where she lived. Neha opened her eyes and forced herself to smile. "Dinner?" she asked. Alex did not answer immediately. Then he nodded. Yeah, but his voice had changed. The first crack had appeared. Neha served dinner. They sat across from each other. They ate. They spoke about the cafe, about Alex's meeting, about a supplier delay, about ordinary things. But between them, under the fruit bowl, 4 words waited. "I know what you did 10 years ago." And just like that, the life Neha had built for a decade began to lie with her. Because for the first time in 10 years, Pune had found her in New York.